Do you ever wonder why making your first $100,000 is the hardest and most painful start to building your wealth? And why after reaching the first $100,000 milestone makes you reach the second $100,000 much quicker and easier? The answer is all about discipline and keeping overall spending at a minimum. It's discipline to continually dollar cost averaging your investments. Keep feeding it and growing it. You will eventually realize the power of compound growth. Compound growth is the process of your asset increasing in value over time, where earnings are reinvested to generate further growth. The first $100,000 is often considered the hardest but most crucial milestone in building wealth because it acts as a wealth snowball. Here's why. Number one, compounding gains become significant. When you invest $100,000, even a modest return of 7% per year, the historical stock market average, will earn $7,000 in a year. As this compounds, the gains accelerate. Your money starts making money. This is essentially your money working hard for you, which is money you feed your portfolio will create more money and increase its total asset value. Historically, the S&P 500 average annual return is 10.5%. However, you may need to account for inflation, so actual average is around 7%. The idea is to outperform inflation rate, which is currently at 2.5 to 3%. Hence, your investments will outperform inflation if you achieve an average ROI of 7% year-on-year returns. A lot of investors don't just focus on the stock market for their compound growth. It is as important to focus on savings rate. Look for a high-interest savings account, which outperforms 3% inflation rate. There are some banks currently offering above 5%. Allocate a portion of your income every week to grow your savings. This can also act as a buffer or emergency fund to life's unexpected events. You will accrue interest each month from the bank. Then each month, the interest you receive will compound over time in the form of compound interest. This is very powerful because if you stay consistent with it, you will realize the power of compound interest. It's slow and boring at first, but I assure you it will all be worth it. Number two, investment income outpaces contributions. Eventually, when you stay the course and continually invest your earnings, you will reach the first $100,000 milestone. Then after, your returns contribute more than your own deposits. For example, if you were to save $10,000 per year with 7% returns, it would have taken you 8 years to get just over $100,000. After you've reached your first $100,000, then to get to second $100,000 at $200,000, it will only take you 5 years. Then the third $100K to get to $300K, it will only take you 4 years, and so on. This concept is known as the snowball effect, the process where something starts small and builds on itself, becoming larger or more significant as it compounds over time. Eventually, when you reach the $1 million mark, then your distributions form as part of your passive income base as it generates a full-time income for you. The fact is, compound interest is demonstrated here that shows your wealth significantly growing quicker after the first $100,000. It is the most painful and hardest to get to your first $100,000, but discipline and consistency is important to stay on path. Number three, psychological boost and discipline. The only way you can achieve the $100,000 milestone is to not overspend yourself. Believe me, you will not reach the $100,000 milestone if you are spending on luxury wants and desires and getting into bad debt. You must live a modest life and always practice the good habit of delayed gratification, which is resisting temptation that gives you instant reward. Instead, you favor achieving a larger reward in the future. It encourages you to stay disciplined, work harder for the goals, and trains your mind to be strong. This will make future growth easier. Set up a visual board such as what you see your dream life to be in the next 10 years. This is a good exercise to help you on your path and eventually turn your dreams into reality. This idea will keep you motivated to continue saving and investing. Reaching $100,000 builds confidence and discipline to invest consistently. Use this goal and financial milestone as a way to keep you on your path to financial freedom. The mindset must be strong and powerful so you can create an easier path for yourself to grow your wealth. Watch my Part 1 video on mindset to learn more about developing a strong, resilient mindset. Number 4, leverage and opportunities grow. With continually growing your investment portfolio and savings, You get stronger capital that you can use to take advantage of better investments. Yes, they have higher risk associated with them, but the potential return on investment is higher too. These asset classes include a business opportunity or real estate investing. Banks and lenders offer better rates when you have assets. A higher level of understanding is required when venturing into these asset classes, such as knowing how to read financial statements, ROI, assessing legal compliance, evaluating market position, analyzing contracts, competition, and market trends, among many other factors that need to be considered before deciding to invest into a business. Real estate and business are less straightforward and requires more due diligence before investing your capital. However, with these assets, if done correctly, have potential to make you very wealthy. Most millionaires or billionaires are made via these types of asset classes. This is the reason why, if you are still beginning, you need to focus on your first $100,000. Grow your wealth and continue learning and growing to know more about other assets you can invest your money into and become even wealthier. Your first $100,000 is a grind, but it transforms your financial future beyond what you can ever imagine. Once you get there, your money is put to hard work to make you more money. Stay consistent with it and let's all achieve that $100,000 milestone. So what's your next step? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more content like this, and share it with someone who's ready to level up their financial game.